Hey guys, Drifter here. Welcome to Cinematic MOAB. In today's episode, I'm playing on Arkaden, which is apparently home to all of the women in the Call of Duty universe, and they only exist as pictures of models on the wall, which is an absolute shame, because my character model here is just a grungy, dirty, smelly man in a gas mask, which I'm sure smells like old man feet, and I'm just going to run around the map with my submachine gun. Going to pick up 3 easy kills in the beginning here off Dynasty YOLO, Big Lebowski, and Somebody's Guest, because they all rushed down that hallway while I'm prone. It was super easy. Not only am I going to get a triple kill here, I can pick up this other guy. I'm going to pick up 2 more in just a second. I'm thinking I am like a boss right now, running around like a fuck yeah guy. But back to the women in Call of Duty, there needs to be female character models because there are female soldiers. I'm going to tell this guy to sit down and get out of his corner with his silenced MK14. There are female gamers. Something about 4 to 5% of online FPS gamers now are female. That used to be 1%. This number is growing very fast, but they get no representation in games. The only women in gaming are like, hee, look at me, I have huge boobies and I can use a sword, hee. And if you've noticed, if you play like fighting games like Tekken or Soul Calibur or something like that, or even in online MMO games, the more powerful the female armor is, the more it seems to reveal. Like your level 0 armor is like some leather sackcloth or something that covers your whole body, and the level 100 armor is like 2 little diamonds over each nipple and maybe 1 big rupee over the vagina. But there needs to be something, some sort of avatar here for female gamers to connect with. They've never really had that in Call of Duty. I think it'd be a great thing to add. Pick up a triple kill real quick. But let's reverse time and take another look at that again from the theater mode. One of the coolest things I noticed when I went back to edit this clip in theater mode is I noticed that there's like this weird clock thing on the ground that rotates around the flag. Until I slowed this down and looked at it, I never even knew that was there. There are so many details in these games, aside from the lack of female characters, that you never notice until you slow it down in theater mode to take a look. You'll see a lot of that. You'll see a lot of dollar bills floating, glass breaking, slow motion, explosions, and all sorts of things going on in this commentary. What happened in this commentary, the reason I actually got a MOAB is because I was actually going for one. For those of you that don't know me, I usually do in-depth videos, gun reviews, statistics, something like that, and the guns that people want to know about are very rarely the good guns. Everybody knows that the MP7 here is the best submachine gun. Everybody knows that the ACR is the best assault rifle, etc., but they want to see me use a Dragunov with an ACOG sight. They want to see me run around the map with a riot shield and throwing knives or something like that, or just make the best Ninja Turtle class you possibly can with the G36 and Riot Shield. So every single day that I sign on to Call of Duty, it's like playing an endless slough of troll classes for years and years. Dual Scorpions, throwing knives, only use the M60 hipfire on Call of Duty 4. I never actually get the opportunity to sit down and try. For those of you that have really good eyes, you probably noticed that guy behind the sign that I walked right past. Thank God he was AFK and watched that little green dot disappear on my screen. He killed one of my teammates there. Got very lucky. I'm cleaning house up here at the top. Back to what I was saying, I never actually played this game to win. I never played to try, so I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to try. Astro Gaming just decided to sponsor me, so they sent me these ultra fancy headsets. I'd never used headsets before. I always used the TV volume and had it really low, close to mute, because I'm kind of paranoid about losing my hearing and have sensitive ears and all that kind of stuff. My connection is garbage, so I'm like, all right, you know what? I'm going to optimize this connection. I'm going to put on my ultra MLG headsets. I'm going to use dead silence, and this guy, I don't even need dead silence. I don't know what was with these people I was playing. Infamous just threw himself at me. Look at this. I have feet in front of my face. What's going on? Apparently, he was chasing Explodes, who just quickscoped that body down there. So Infamous kills Explodes, and I guess he sees his teammates running toward B or something, and he thinks he's just going to jump down over the ledge and join them. But what he doesn't know is he's jumping directly in front of me, and I feel not bad at all about shooting him into the back and then running around the corner to shoot this other teammate. He thinks he's going to be sneaky and camp in a corner, but I have really good vision and really good reaction time. Smoke him. But anyway, back to what I was saying is, I'm trying to go hardcore here, and in my head I'm like, you know what, I've never tried at this game before. I'm going to do all these like commentator tactics, I'm going to win, I'm going to do great. The reality is I was still around average or somewhat less than average. This is one of my favorite spots in this map. I used it in the Call of Community montage because the light hits the gun and makes it look golden for a second, even though that gun is black, which was really cool. You got a nice slow motion 360 pan while the blood droplets fall, like we're watching 300, except a little bit laggier and with worse graphics, of course. course, his fingers went into his face. Did you see that? I know you're going to say, oh, this game has bad graphics. The graphics are bad. Well, it's just kind of optimized to run on all consoles, including Wii, and not many games look good when you slow them down to 1/10 of the speed that they're supposed to be going. I mean, you can take a really beautiful game like Skyrim or Crysis or something. When you slow it down to 1/10 speed, you see the animations break down because there's only so many data points. But you're getting me off topic. Quit getting me off topic. You're really screwing me up here, and I'm not going to get this MOAB if you keep doing that. And I thought I was going to do great. I did average. I was like, man, I'm using good guns now, but I'm just doing average. I'm doing dumpy. What's this? It was getting so incredibly depressing to try as hard as I possibly can and only end up doing, like, okay. See, this guy almost got me. He scared me. We're going to reverse this and watch in slow motion. Watch my slow reaction time. Huh, what is that? Oh, no, I better start shooting now, but he's already beside me. MK14 in my face. If he'd headshotted me, I would have died instantly. He already hit me once. Next shot will kill me. But I just shoot him into the kneecap until he dies. I'm not sure how that works in real life if I'm wearing like metal knee pads. If I keep shooting somebody in the metal knee pad, I guess they'll die eventually when the whole leg blows off and they bleed to death. But apparently in this game you just fall over and die. Like if somebody shoots me in the toe, I'm just going to die. That's kind of how it works in Call of Duty land. Works that way in Battlefield land and anything land. It would be so sweet if there was an FPS game where you could blow off arms and legs and hands and feet and you would just have to like use the assault rifle with one arm and wobble around until you bled to death or something. Watch this. Slow motion, pre-firing around the corner, zoom in, shoot him in the head. The game says it was a body shot. That's total horseshit. You all saw it was a headshot. You know it was better than that, but all the games went terrible. I was lagging. They'd only matched me up against full parties and super MLG try-hard kind of people. I was getting bad breaks. I was getting killed by Dead Man's Hand, by Final Stand, by random Predator missiles. People were throwing knives, bouncing off helicopters out of the water and killing me. I'm going to throw this grenade in slow motion. Watch Das Beast fall slowly because he's my partner in this game. And back away a little bit faster now and wait for the explosion. Yes, I got it. That's how my brain works every time I throw a Semtex and I just kind of wait. Come on, it's going to blow up, it's going to blow up, it's going to blow up, it's going to blow up. Boom, he got it. I thought it was great, and I just wasn't doing that good. I was starting to feel really inferior because all these commentators, they just drop MOABs all the freaking time. I mean, you guys watch Machinima Respawn, you watch the guests on my channel and all these people, these fucking MLC Stealth, Pwn Star, X-Jaws kind of guys. It's like every time they get on Xbox, they're just dropping MOABs everywhere, and I feel ashamed, I feel inferior, I feel weak compared to these people. Slow motion again, and I got that MOAB. Holy shit, I wasn't even paying attention. I didn't know what was going on in this game. I was trying to react as fast as I possibly could, and bam, finally got that MOAB, but there are people everywhere up here. I'm just so hyper, so happy, and so juiced right now. I'm flying all over the place. I'm going to kill as many people as I possibly can before I call in this MOAB because I just feel like it. I just feel like slaughtering people right now. Maybe I'm not inferior. Maybe I am a good commentator. Maybe I do have some talent to this game. Maybe I'm not entirely terrible because I got a MOAB. I mean, only cool people get MOABs, right? I mean, I got a MOAB. You saw, right? Anyway, these people are just spawning, and I'm slaughtering, but I push the spawns too hard, and now he spawns at the top of the stairs and sprays me down hopelessly, but who gives a fuck? I just got a MOAB, guys. I'm going to call it in on you. I'm sitting here. I wasn't recording live. All this is in theater mode, obviously. I'm like, man, please don't quit the game. Please don't rage quit. Please don't quit out. I want to load this up in theater mode and put this on Machinima Respawn, put it on my channel, and show off how awesome and super spectacular I am. Thankfully, much to these guys' credit, they didn't quit. All that butthurt I've been giving them, they stayed in the game the whole time, fought it out with me the whole time. Now that I've got the MOAB, I don't have to play as conservatively. I can go a little bit aggressively. I'm going to try and take down the whole team here. But somebody noticed me, that infamous guy. If he hadn't noticed me, I probably would have been able to clean up that whole team. In the last couple of minutes here of the game, there's no more cinematics because I just rush around really aggressively and try and take people out. And the infamous guy more or less hunts me down. He seems to want to grief me as much as possible. He doesn't really like getting MOAB'd on. I'm going to pick up one kill on this guy over here at B, and Infamous is going to shoot me in the back because no good deed goes unpunished, and we need to put you back in your humble place, Stripper. You are not allowed to get MOABs that often. Probably be a long time before I get another one. Here is my final kill in slow motion before we load up the score. At the end of the game, I believe I went 54-9. If you like this video and you're new to my channel, be sure to click that little yellow subscribe button down there in the bottom left-hand corner so you can hang around for more super awesome, fantastic, explosive stuff like this. Drifter out.